Okay. So my 16th birthday, that one I remember really well because it was also the day I had my first kiss, which was pretty awesome. So me and some of my friends went to Mellow Mushroom in Chattanooga because I used to live a couple hours away from here. And I don't remember exactly what I ate, but I remember it was really fun, and like my mom was there, and like all my friends were there. And then after that, we went and we got ice cream from one of my favorite ice cream places. And then after that, like when my mom went to get the car because it was like on the other side of the bridge, we had walked across the bridge to get some the ice cream place. So when my mom had gone back to get the car later, we all went and hung out in Coolidge Park, and it was just like absolute perfect weather. Like it was sunset and the sky was absolutely gorgeous. Like it was like something you would see in a coming of age film, honestly. like, like we walked around for a little bit, and then we went and sat on one of the benches, and it was me and the girl who would be my first like official girlfriend. We sat and like we all like talked for a while, and then I don't know, like I don't remember even exactly what we were talking about, but I just like at some point like she was like turn around, and that's when I had my first kiss, and it was just absolutely amazing. And I remember a couple of my friends had like gone to the bathroom or something, and when they came back, like one of my other friends like shouted across the park like they finally kissed, and they were like, what, you did that like, while we were not here. It was just really funny. And then we walked around the park some more until it got dark. And then I realized my phone was dead, and my mom had probably been looking for us everywhere. And so we went and walked back to the parking lot, and my mom was like, where were you guys? What happened? But yeah, it was a really good day. Like, honestly, could not have asked for a better 16th birthday. Like, I don't know. It was really nice. And that was like also like the day that like me and my girlfriend like decided to officially get together, because like we had like been like we had been really close friends for like months before that, and then like a couple days before my birthday, like we had figured out like, oh, we like each other. So we had just been talking like nonstop since then, and I don't even remember which one of us, like I think we were just kind of like, hey, like you want to like boyfriend and girlfriend? Yeah. And we were like, and then the rest was history, and it was really great, honestly. I don't know, that's about it, I guess. Yep. Mm-hmm.
A very fond childhood memory I have is when I first went to Italy. I was 10 years old, and when we went to Venice, when we would leave each hotel, I would point my finger at the hotel, and I would try to keep my finger pointed at the hotel in whatever direction we were going. I would constantly try to point at the hotel so that I could lead us back to it. Of course, this never worked, and we had to rely on other forms of navigation to get back to the hotel. But fortunately, on the same trip, we went to Germany, and we were on a train that was supposed to take a few hours long. But for whatever reason, at 10 years old, I was really into directions on this one trip. And we got on this train. It's all in foreign. We got on it on Munich, and we were going to another city. And we were on it for about 15 to 30 minutes. And it was supposed to be a couple-hour train ride. And I was watching the stops, and they were speaking the stops in German. And we kept going, and at 10 years old, I was like, this doesn't match, even though I don't know German, and the sounds are very foreign to me. And eventually, after about 15 to 30 minutes, I asked my parents, I'm like, guys, I don't think we're going the right way. And they go, don't worry about it, because I'm 10. And then a few more stops, and I say again, I really don't think these sounds are matching. And eventually my parents look up and they go, oh my God. And they realize that we'd been on this train for 30 minutes. But if I hadn't done that at 10, we would have gone for hours in the opposite direction. And so we changed course. And I guess that's why I'm good at the game GeoGuessr now. So that's a cute story here.
Very cool, thank you.
Yeah.
A memory from my childhood that I remember very well is that we would come to Dahlonega for 2 weeks every summer. And we have a house out in the woods, and we would never leave the property except for the Saturday. In the middle of those 2 weeks, we would come into town to do laundry and to do a grocery shop, and we always got an ice cream cone. And I remember that as like the big highlight of our 2-week vacation, was coming to Dahlonega and getting an ice cream cone in town.
Thank you so much.
You bet. Thank you. God bless.